Well, hello everybody. This is Jim PARÉ and Casey. Are you there?
I'm here, my friend.
All right, we got Juan doing the. Okay, so we got a background noise, Case. I think it's your computer. There we go. Perfect. So welcome everybody. This is a very exciting night. Welcome to the 2019 Year of the Coin Collector presentation from Nui. If you're new here tonight, you're going to see some things that are pretty amazing, that are pretty spectacular in the cryptocurrency and the blockchain world. So before I get started, I'm going to have Casey say a few things.
All right. I'll unmute myself. You good, Jim?
I'm good.
Okay, good, great. Yeah. First of all, just congratulations, everybody. 2018 was a very spectacular year to really set the groundwork for the power of what Nui is going to represent globally as we bring blockchain to the world. As you know, Nui is everything blockchain. And currently, right now, some of the ideas that have come out of the incredible creativity, Jim is a very creative individual and has these powerful ideas. And if we look in reflection over the last 3-4 months, you will see that taking it not just from blockchain, but to learning how to mine and then to coin collections and to the things that we're doing this year, I think this is going to be a breakthrough year for literally everyone that's a part of Nui Premier, and the vision of what can really happen for you. So God bless you. It's a great year to get started. And here we are, the beginning of 2019, the year of the coin collector. And Jim is going to be running the presentation tonight. So Jim, let's get started.
All right, guys. So basically what we try to do about in April, Casey and I came in and we started working with Nui, and Nui was a phenomenal concept that wanted to be in blockchain. So we're going to talk tonight about a concept called coin collecting. Now, let me share with this where this is going. Those of you who have never heard of blockchain or cryptocurrency, or you know a little bit about Bitcoin or whatever, this is actually accumulation of years and years of study of how to get the average person and how to allow the average person to participate in the phenomenon called blockchain. So when you look at what Nui is, Nui Social is blockchain. It's education, it's mining, it's initial coin offerings. It is comp chain technology. Over the last 6 months, Darren and Reed and the owners of Nui, combined with Mintage Mining, combined with Casey and I, and the leadership, have incorporated everything that is blockchain in the world to Nui Social. What we're going to talk to you tonight about, though, is a coin collector process. We have Nui Social, which is coin collecting. We have Nui Premier, which is a higher level of actually coin collecting. It's more of an investor type program with Nui, and it's a very elite program. And then we have CompChain, which is actually pure blockchain. We're not going to talk about that tonight. What we're basically going to talk about is Nui Social, the coin collector program. And what this does, guys, this is going to allow everyone in the world the opportunity to collect cryptocurrency at a low cost. Now, why is that important? When you think about it, one of the things I've done in the last couple of months is spend a lot of time with the owner of Mintage Mining. And I'm very curious, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen how some people in the world have created a massive amount of wealth through blockchain, through cryptocurrency, through investing, through whatever. And I asked Dave point blank, because he's been mining. He is a professional miner, has been mining as a company for 9 years. And I said, Dave, if you were going to take somebody from nothing to creating some wealth or creating a lifestyle in cryptocurrency or in blockchain, what would the key be? And he says, collecting coin. He says, you have to be able to collect as many coins as you can. There's over 2,000 coins on the market right now. Some hit and some don't. And I said, what if we allowed the average person in the world to be able to collect coin for little or no cost? He says, I would be in with that. And that's what you're getting ready to see. And Casey, listen, interrupt me anytime, brother, to participate in this thing, because I'm gonna start scooting through it. But what's your thoughts on that, Bob?
Well, first of all, there's a big presentation tonight, Jim. There's a lot to cover, and you've hit the nail on the head. When we went to get the answers for what Nui needed to be the company of companies in blockchain, Dave said, collect as many coins as you can and literally leverage the mining opportunities in this industry at this very special time. So there's a lot to share tonight.
So here's the thing. So basically, when you look at what we wanted to do, we wanted to convert Nui into the essence, or Nui Social, into a coin collecting. So anybody can collect coin. Now, where does the coin go? How much value it? Who knows at this point? But we know that blockchain is here to stay. So in the Nui Coin Collector category, Kala is the first coin in the collection. Now, why is that? Well, because everything we do at Nui is Kala driven. What does that mean? We have people that mine Kala, we have people that have Kala, we have people that bought Kala, and Kala is the coin that we track, because right now Kala is on the external, not external exchange. We have a lot of internal uses for it. It is not on the external exchange yet, and Kala is one of the coins we're mining because we control that. And when you look at the milestones of Kala, from where it was adapted in May 2018, all the way down, you can follow this chart. This chart is actually posted, to having its own wallet, to creating its own category. Everything we're doing is tracking like a regular coin, like some of the big coins we're doing. When you look at the life cycle of a cryptocurrency, and you look at what does it really take to make a cryptocurrency of value? And there's a lot that goes into it. But when you look at the right side of this chart, most of the time it has to do with internal use cases. Is a coin of value? Can you use it? Or is there value to it? Can you purchase? Can you exchange it? And then it goes from that to external use cases. Will somebody, once it's on the exchange, will there be interest because of the value of it? And the answer is absolutely yes. One of our biggest internal use cases for Kala, and the reason why we lead off with Kala coin as our first coin collecting, is because we have so many internal uses, and February 1st, you're going to be able to enroll with Kala. So what does that mean to you? Not only do we have that as a system, I don't know, Casey, I don't know if this is a first in history, but we have developed a Kala ecosystem with a peer-to-peer exchange that right now is in beta test. So what does that mean? Well, you can collect coin that doesn't have any value, but when we put the internal use cases with Kala and there's value to it, we also have an external peer-to-peer, which is basically you put your Kala coin up for sale, and if there's a market for it, then people purchase through this system, which is a Nui specialized thing. Now, why is that important? Because February 1st, you cannot get into the opportunity that we call Nui Social or Nui Coin Collecting without having Kala coin. And what that's doing, guys, hopefully when we tell you how to collect coin and what the potential value of it, you'll understand what's going on. So my job, or Casey and I's job tonight, is showing you a lifestyle. Like, how do you, most of you guys on this call have been involved in direct sales or network marketing or affiliate marketing. So how do you get this message out to everybody, and how do you benefit from it? Because if you're like me, Casey and I both have a history. We retired very early. We retired in our early 30s. We have earned millions and millions of dollars in the industry. But when cryptocurrency and blockchain came up, we were like, something's different here. This is amazing. So to transition this into a referral-based or affiliate-based program has been fantastic. So how do you create your lifestyle? Through Nui Social, which education, mining, initial coin offerings, or the comp chain technology. Basically, the question is, what's in it for you? That's what we're going to show you. So what we have is we have Kala coin Gigahash contracts. What does that mean? Basically, it means that you can participate in collecting coins for as little as $50. Now, guys, let me tell you how important that is. There are times in Casey and I's life in our past where there were people investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency. There were people investing a lot of money in a lot of different arenas, and basically the average person was left out. Casey, you want to comment on this?
I think that the magic here is that we're bringing something that's new, it's leading edge, but we're bringing it to the masses. At $50, it really brings the opportunity to not a million or 10 million, but it really opens it up to, 100 million, maybe 200 million Americans. And again, around the world, that number can grow as well. So what has been created here is an entry level where people can learn about blockchain, can learn about ICOs, can participate in something that's so cost effective that genuinely it's an opportunity for everyone.
Absolutely. And the price point is really incredible because everybody can do it. Not only did we do that, but we built a system around it, a referral based system that there are potentials that just by telling people about it, that you can literally collect for free. You can collect coins for free and have a coin collection of multiple cryptocurrencies and literally don't have to pay anything for it because of the revenues you generate by referring. Now, here's what I want to tell you before we get involved in this. A lot of people say, well, okay, Jim, we got all these coins. I want to go buy a coin. I would rather buy one. At least I have it. I don't understand coin collecting. I don't understand mining. I don't understand anything else. So here's the third grade version of it. It's really simple. Let's say there was a coin for $100 and you went out and bought it. So you put it in your wallet. And for those you newbies who don't know what a coin wallet is, we have all that education. We're going to teach you all that stuff. And let's say in 1 year, that coin goes from $100 to $50. So it loses $50 in value, okay? So what does that happen to you? Well, you have one coin, so you just lost $50. Let me show you the difference between taking that $100 and purchasing a coin or taking $100 and doing what we're talking about, which is coin collecting, basically mining at a gigahash level. If you put that same coin, if you put that same $100 in a gigahash rate, let's say the same thing happened to the coin. It tanked. It dropped by 50% in a year. By the way, guys, Bitcoin's going up again. And that's pretty exciting, okay? Because it's going to be around. I mean, when you look at everything that's happening with blockchain and cryptocurrency, the things we're doing, the things that are happening in the world, this is going to be around for a long, long time. But let's say you put that in a mining situation or coin collecting, like a Nui Coin Collecting situation, and it still went from $100 to $50 value. The difference is you have 15 coins now. What does that mean? Well, 15 coins times $50 is $750, but there was an expense of about $360 for you to mine that coin, so you still netted. In one case where you bought the coin, you lost. In the other case where you collected coins, you won. And it goes back to the premise, Casey, of Dave saying the people that created the most wealth was the people that had the most coins in their collection. And what we tried to do, what we collaborated to do and try to bring it to public is how can we get everybody in the planet to be able to collect coin at their level? Any thoughts on that, Case?
Well, of course, the objective here is just to bring clarity to everybody that the job of looking at the industry of cryptocurrencies, as you all know, technology is going to eventually make cryptocurrencies a mainstream thing. Currently, we're at the kind of cutting edge, bleeding edge of it. And quite honestly, this such brilliant and simple idea just gives everybody a chance to get in, to experience it, highs or lows, as you've demonstrated here. Even if something drops by 50%, like from $100 to $50, by using a coin collection concept, you've leveraged yourself in a way that it's not it's adverse to risk. It isn't risk averse totally, but it manages risk.
Absolutely. And our whole concept was design something that was easy to enter. Right now, it can't be any easier. It's free to get involved in Nui. It's not going to be always free, and I'll show you why. But then there's not a big expense. In other words, if you put $50 or $100 in coin collecting and everything we're trying to do, the chances are there's not going to be a high risk for you. And that is what we desire to do. So now watch this. So the first coin is Kala coin. Why is it Kala coin? Because that's the coin we represent. That's the coin. That's our utility coin. That's the coin we're using in our use case values. So then people ask me all the time, well, Jim, why should I be in a coin collecting program? Why shouldn't I just buy Kala? Well, if you look at our coin collect program, and for a year, it's going to cost about $460 to coin collect Kala for a year. If you purchase Kala, and that 460 would purchase you 23,000 Kala. If you did the Gigahash program, the coin collecting program, which by the way, we're patterning that in every other coin we're marketing, we're patterning it after the same process. So let's say you mined. So the first year you have 23,000 Kala. The first year you mined or coin collect with the same amount of investment or of money, now you have 36,000 Kala. The second year, if you purchase Kala, right now Kala is sitting at 2 cents, you would have 41,000 Kala if it was the same price. Casey, if it was a different price, if it went up to 4 cents or 10 cents or $1, you wouldn't have as much kala. When you're collecting, it doesn't matter. There's no reference to the fiat value or the value of the coin. It's just the sheer numbers of the coin. And that's the beauty. And if you stretch it out for 3 years, that if you had the same amount of purchasing power that you did mining power, you'd end up with over twice as much kala coin. And that's what case, and kind of alliterate on this a little bit, because that's what the whole process of coin collecting is all about, is doing this. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, the goal here is to give everybody a chance to really participate in the concept of collecting coin using mining and specifically these strategies, because if you take a look at the bigger picture on the fact that most people are collecting a cryptocurrency because they're looking for a multiple. So for example, every example we do in our Nui presentation is based on the 2-cent evaluation. That's why when you see $30 and the different numbers that you see on the screen, that's because we had an initial coin offering where it's at 2 cents. So right now the value fixed price is 2 cents. And so we're just basing on that. Now we're not saying it's going up. We're not saying it's going down. We actually don't know, and we can't make any promises. We're not here to tell you anything, or as Jim likes to say, embellish anything. We're simply saying here is a product, here is a cryptocurrency, here's where it's at currently, here's the new technology, this is the mining contracts that are available, and you're able to, with your own clear mind and decision, really take advantage of a structure like this, because it's built to help the average person get started. And like I said, like we said in the beginning, at $50, the entry point is so reasonable for everyone to at least explore the hope or the potential of Gigahash mining contracts.
Absolutely. So the other thing that was very important to us is most companies or most programs that you get involved in investing or trading or purchasing currency, they control it. You do not. One of the things that Casey and I were adamant about is that when we were going to partner with anybody, number one thing is you have to be, you as an owner, you as a customer, you as a member have to be in control of your coin. So every time you mine a coin, a kala coin, it goes into your wallet where you're in control of it. So that is what's exciting about it. So the kala coin Gigahash contracts, you're in control. So for only $50 right now until February 1st, you can get involved for free, and you can put $50 into a Gigahash contract. What does that mean? Well, you look at the 3 ways to mine kala. And Casey, when you look at this, it goes all the way up from a 50 to 100 to a 500 to 1,000 gigahash to a terahash and to actually a physical rig. I mean, in the mining concept, we offer everything. The real unique part, our secret sauce, is the Gigahash mining contracts for as little as $50. But you can go anywhere with this. Now, what happens is there are mining fees associated with that. So every time you purchase a Gigahash, whether it's 50, 100, 500, 1,000, and we're talking about Nui right now, or Kala, which is the first coin, there are going to be monthly hosting fees involved. And when you look at it, 50 is a 15 hosting fee, $100 Gigahash is a $30 a month hosting fee, and it just keeps up. But $500, it's only 42, and then 1,000, it's 57. So what happens there's costs associated with mining. So when you look at that, you can add to your Gigahash program if you have Kala and you want to have more mining power, and you go to 100, then your monthly fee is going to be $30. But if you go to 500, it's not going to be 150, it's going to be $42. One of the brilliances, Casey, about the Gigahash program is that actually, as you start to mine, your costs go down and your cost per coin collecting goes down. You want to comment on that?
Well, what the company's done is it simply leveraged this setup of your account and said, okay, we have a hard cost hosting fee, and then arguably as we just mine a little bit more, it goes up about $3 every 100 gigahash. So $100 a gigahash. So it makes it really reasonable and cost effective for everybody to not only get in real cost effective at like $50, and then go up to 100, then go up to 150, 200, etc. And you can see that they've managed the fees with a fixed monthly base fee. It's a great idea.
And that's exciting. But let me give you some just kind of third grade processing here. So if you picked up now, the reason why we're explaining this so much, we're going to get into some pretty sick income numbers. We're going to get into some pretty amazing multiples. But if you understand how this works with the Gigahash with Kala Gigahash, you're going to understand how it works with every process, every coin we mine. Okay, so let's say within you buy a $50 Gigahash. Well, you'll pay for the $50 Gigahash plus the $15 for initial mining fee. Your total cost would be $65. Right now, that program is mining 1,500 coins a month. So your first 30 days, your cost would be 65, and you'd mine almost immediately. Within 48 hours, you'll be mining. You set up a wallet. The coins go into your wallet. Watch what happens here, Casey. The next 30 days, we don't know the amount, because the more people that mine, the less they mine, because there's more people participating. But if it was standard and you mined 1,500 coins, the next 30 days, your costs are only the $15, which is the mining fee. If you purchase a Gigahash, 100 Gigahash, which is our sweet spot, so it would be $130, right? So in 30 days, you would mine 3,000 Kala. Now, this is important because everybody's really concerned about the transaction. How do I cash it in? How do I make Kala into money? Well, the nice part about what we're getting ready to do February 1st, the internal use case, Casey, is we are now valuing Kala to enroll in Nui. So in 30 days at the 100 Gigahash, you'll have enough to actually sell 2,500 Kala to a new member so they can enroll. But look at the cost in the next 30 days. It went from the first month of 130 down to $30, and it just continues to go. The nice part about the Gigahash program is it fits perfectly in our system to mine Kala to support people getting into Nui, so there's a demand. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think because of the coin collecting program, because the entry level, because the ability to have a mintage mining at our side, we're going to be one of the elite opportunities in blockchain and in cryptocurrency. The only way you're going to be able to get involved in our opportunity to coin collect is through Kala Coin. And Casey, that's going to generate a lot of demand. Any thoughts on that?
Of course, the whole objective here is to build an ecosystem, and the ecosystem requires that people need to acquire Kala to make a purchase. In this case, they're acquiring Kala to actually purchase a membership into the Nui network, which of course is a part of the ecosystem. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, basically, we're building our own ecosystem with our own mining, our own distributors, our own members. It's a powerful idea.
It is really a powerful idea. And the crazy part about it is that when you do it, you can start in the month of January for free and really begin collecting for $50. Wait till you see this video we just put together. We're going to show you a 15-minute video at the end of this thing. It's going to blow your mind. So here's the value add. Now, so we're very concerned, like we don't want pump and dumps. We don't want to use people. We want to make sure, that Warren Buffett said something a long time ago. I went to an event that he was speaking at. He says, the best companies in the world do one thing and one thing only. They delight their customers. In other words, people that are purchasing from them, people that are using things from them are delighted. So when you look at the return, and you look at a $50 Kala hash or Gigahash program, that your cost 50 plus your mining fees is $230. Is there a potential profit? We don't guarantee a profit, but if it stayed at 2 cents, there's value there. If it went to 4 cents, there's more value. How about the $100? You see, the cost was $460 per year. At 2 cents, the value is better than the cost, and it keeps going up. So we felt real comfortable that not even at any advancement to 4 cents, just at the 2 cents level. Even when you get to the $4,000 Terahash contracts, those are bigger numbers, but you're going to mine more. And at 2 cents, the investment is 53, or not the investment, but the what you pay is $5,380 to mine approximately $1.4 million or million Kala, and the value at 2 cents is $28,800. The value at 4 cents is $57,600. So there's great value. There's more value than if you purchase it, and there's more value. And what that does, basically, Casey, that goes into the coin collecting program. The reason, guys, that we wanted to show you that first, because when you see the potential of what we just put together in the cryptocurrency space, it's going to blow your mind, because now we have opened the door for an entry level of collecting cryptocurrency at a $50 or $100 buy-in. Casey, before I get started with this, you want to say anything? Case? Nope.
There we go. I'm good. Yeah, you're doing great, man. This is awesome.
Okay, so now watch this. So now, because why would we introduce Kala? Because that's what we control. That's our internal use cases. That's what we're building a market for right now. But there's others, and there's 24 or 2,500 cryptocurrencies. Most of them are useless. The ones that have that use case pattern, the thing that we showed you about Kala, we're going to start to mine those, and we're going to offer them to you at as little as $50. How does it work? Well, in 2019, Nui Coin Collectors, we have great products for customers, $50 and $100 Gigahash contracts where we're teaching our customers to become coin collectors, okay? What does that mean? Our members are going to receive reoccurring income from the $15 and $30 monthly hosting fees on coin contracts. There are three types of thinking about Nui Social. Number one, if you just want to collect coin, this is the best, most efficient way to do it. We cannot guarantee the value of coin. We cannot tell you what's going up, what's not going up. We don't have a crystal ball. But we do have technology, and we do have use cases, and we do have tracking systems, and we're going to provide the best coin for you. As a member, sharing, and you can get it for free. You can refer this out, and because of our commission structure, you can mine for free, even the monthly fees. The third thing is that coin collector and a professional networker, the profits behind this, guys, can be absolutely astounding. We don't guarantee profits. We don't guarantee anything. But the nice part about this, Casey, it's nothing but math. It's just math. It's not based on ability. It's not based on sales ability. It's not based on your personality type. It's just math. So how does it work? You must purchase a Kala Gigahash in order to purchase any additional coins in Nui. So basically, when you look at this, if you had one coin, which is a Kala coin, our first coin is one coin. So here it is. It's $15 a month. It costs you to continue to collect that coin. At 100 Gigahash, it's $30 a month. What we are doing is we're taking a portion of that and paying members, taking a portion of our cost process here and paying it to members to refer other people. Our goal is to have over 1 million people around the world collecting coins in Nui. Whether it's one coin, 2 coins, 10, it doesn't matter. So what happens, that $15, there's a bulk of that goes to the process and the cost of mining. The rest goes to you. And we break it down to every time you refer somebody to what we call a personal, you would get $2.50 a month for that personal. If it was a $50 Gigahash, and 50 cents per member, what we call in the team building system. Now, what's unique about Nui is it's not network marketing. You don't have to build depth and build width and build this. You really only got to talk to 10 people because we have a proprietary autofill team building system, which is sick. It's one of the first things, Casey, when you and I first looked at this and we looked at the autofill TBS, we're like, you're kidding me. You want to comment on that?
The value of an autofill is that it gives everybody a chance to get started with just a few members, let's say, for example, 3, and put yourself in a position to really get compensated extremely well for moderate work done. If you're willing to step up from, let's say, 3, 4 people to, let's say, 10 people, you unlock 100% of the compensation plan, which is unheard of in this industry. So the uniqueness of the compensation plan is that for work and effort put forward, you can maximize the compensation, as it is. So it's very, very powerful.
And the core of it is coin collecting. So and then at the 30% commission, we pay $1 per member in the pen and $5 per personal. How does that mean to you? Nui's unique structure autofills 10 levels based on 10 personal rollies. So right now in January, if you enrolled 10 people for free and got them commission active with $50 or $100 Gigahash program, you receive 10 tiers of commission. And that 10 tiers, when it autofills, is just under 90,000 people that you could potentially receive commissions on. So what does that mean to you? Well, with one coin, you're going to receive $1 per member. At 2 coins, and I'm basing it on $100 Gigahash here, you're going to receive $2, and it just gets crazy. Now, the nice part about it, even collecting coins, it's not arduous. It's not overwhelming. For $15 to $30 a month, you can collect Kala coin and collect a substantial amount. You can pick up the second coin for the same process for $30 or $60 a month. So you could have two streams of coins, separate coins, one different than Kala, collecting for $60 or $30 a month for that mining fee. And then it just keeps going. You can collect 4 coins for $120 a month. Now, with Casey and I being involved in the direct sales industry and the network marketing industry, there was always an auto ship. Case, I don't know how many garages full of stuff that I had full of auto ships of, whether it was shampoo. Now, I shave my head, so I don't need shampoo, whether it was vitamins, but it was never anything that increased in value on an auto ship. And what happens is that when you look on an average auto ship of a direct sales company, it's about 100 to 150 bucks. For $120 a month, you could be mining 4 coins that at the end of the year, you have a collection of coins, not empty bottles, not inventories of stuff you can't sell, value of coins. You want to comment on that, Case?
Well, of course, what we're talking about, the difference between a depreciating asset and an appreciating asset. So when you purchase a product that you buy, use up, as we like to refer to it as drink, spit, flush, and pour, it's a product that you buy and use. It's more of a liability than an asset. What we're talking about in coin collection is actually acquiring an asset that has the potential to not only grow, but to grow exponentially.
So now watch this and just follow the math. And guys, if you're on for the first time, if this doesn't make sense, don't do it. I mean, there's no push here. There's nothing. It's just brilliant. It's math. It really is math. And we're going into an environment of blockchain, which is a buzz right now. And there's so much money being poured into this industry and so many, the technology, and we're on the bleeding edge of it. And that's really exciting. So you look at the 10 coin possibilities. Now, watch this. So let's say you wanted to have 10 coins or 3 coins or 2 coins, and you wanted to mine them. Right now, we've got Kala. We're going to be adding another coin, and we're systematically going to be adding coins till we get to the 10 coin level, right? So how does that work? Now, what I'm going to show you next is in addition to the Gigahash commissions. Now, what does that mean? There's a 10% commission that you get paid every time someone on your team purchases a Gigahash program, and then 2% down in the team building system. And then this is in addition to the value of your coins. So this is really, now here are the ways you're in control of this. Each coin requires a separate wallet. That is yours. You own it. You control the coins. You do whatever you want with them. In addition to the commissions paid or paid to you in Bitcoin. You decide what to do. You decide when to stop mining by simply discontinuing the mining fee. You have total control. We're just presenting you with the opportunity. So, Case, let me get into how you collect Kala. You want to do this? Here's how it goes. You want any comments before I get this?
No, we're good. Keep going.
Okay, so here it is. Our first coin is Kala. So how does it work? Okay, Casey and I believe $100 is the sweet spot. If you really want a lot of Kala, the Terahash is the bomb because you're going to be mining a lot of coin. But there's a $100 Gigahash contract, a one-time fee. Then there's a $30 monthly mining fee, okay? So let's look at 12 months. How does that work? Well, the first time you do this, the first time you engage and you enroll for free and pick up a $100 Gigahash, you start mining coins. So you have a wallet and the coin is put directly into your wallet. Every time you pay that $30 monthly fee, coin is deposited in your wallet. So you can see in 12 months, you could have the potential of having a lot of coin. You have control, you can see it, everything else, and that all goes into your wallet. Now, you're in control because you choose how long to collect. Whether in Kala, all you have to do is to continue to pay the $30 and you keep collecting coin. It's in your control. Now, people asked me the other day, Case, well, what if you wanted to stop? Well, there's a process to stop. You're in control. You choose when to stop. If you wanted to stop collecting coin, you simply stop paying the $30. You have 60 days to re-engage in that. But after that, you just, the day you stop paying the 30, you stop collecting Kala. 60 days after that day, the contract is done. You can renew it and re-up with the $100, but basically you're in control. If you just say this coin's not for me, it doesn't matter. Casey, talk a little bit about this, how unique this is for us to have control of this.
So, Jim, as you may not know, if all of you are new to the industry of obviously cryptocurrencies, et cetera, there has been in the last 2 years a launch of companies that went out and they did a great promotion of getting people introduced to cryptocurrency and specifically to Bitcoin. And people poured literally billions of dollars of their time, energy, and money into these companies. The companies all set them up in what they call soft wallets, where all of your Bitcoin or cryptocurrency was stored on their servers, on their wallets. They controlled it. And then, of course, you were operating from a corporate or company account as a member or as a distributor. And as the Bitcoin was soaring and moving all over the place, and promises were made by companies to double and triple your Bitcoin and pay it back to you, when the Bitcoin turned, or they ran into challenges or ran into regulation issues or had to shut themselves down because of hacking, there's just a myriad of challenges. Literally every single member had all of their coin in the company wallet. So every member was cut out. We're talking millions and millions of people were literally cheated out of billions of dollars of cryptocurrency. When we came to Nui, we were very clear that these companies were out there, that they knew what they're doing. And we obviously had our radar on looking for companies that were doing this type of thing. When Nui said, oh no, we get people to collect a coin and we want them to pull it off of our servers and immediately deposit into their wallets, that was news to Jim and I. We're like, oh my God, you mean you're giving people the mining rights and then depositing it straight into their wallet, offline into their own wallet? It's like, yeah. Well, this is a primary benefit to any other company out there. Almost, if you look at every other company, they're depositing it into their wallet and giving you access through what we call soft control to their control. So that's why this is so brilliant.
It's really beautiful, guys. And when you look at it, so let's say, what is the protocol? So we have just developed a franchisable system with coin collecting, like an In-N-Out Burger or McDonald's or a franchise. We are going to take every coin that we collect through the same process. You pay the 30, goes into your wallet. You choose how long to collect it, coin number 2. When you want to stop, same principle, you stop. You can then choose to purchase another coin, and coin number 3, it's going to be the same price points, the same mining fee. Everything is going to be exactly the same. We're getting ready to offer the second coin. We're looking at several others, and you look at this process, it's $30, okay? So you're in control. You can stop anytime you want. Now, look at the numbers here, guys. Now, this is what I really want you to look at, because this is the end game for us. Is, does a customer win? Would somebody at the $30 a month level, initial 50 or 100, the two things we really love is the Terahash for large amounts of Kala and the $100 for everybody to get involved. When you look at this chart, this doesn't include any other commissions than just the $1 fee per person on the Gigahash contracts. And this is an income. So we know that as many people as you put in your personal, so if you registered 10 people, then you would qualify for 10 tiers or 10 levels. And when you look at the multiplication and the math on that, Casey, these are the numbers that will autofill in those levels to eventually get to 88,572 in that one team building system. So if you did the math and said, if you had one person and you registered one person on a $100 Gigahash contract, then your earnings, you'd get the first tier. That could autofill to 3. You'd have $3 a month coming in. At 2 people in the pen, the second tier would autofill to 9, but it's 9 plus 3, which is 12. You'd earn $12 a month. You see where I'm going with this? The third, now all you're really doing is filling in your personals. You're looking at 10 personals, so you autofill 10 levels. And when you look at the numbers and you look at one coin at $1, look at the incomes. So if someone said, I don't want to pay anything for my coin collecting in Kala, then they would put 3 people in the pen, autofill 3 levels. Their residual would be $39 at a $100 contract. Their mining would be free, and you could just go all the way through it. The crazy part of it, Casey, is that when you get into the 9 and 10 levels of the pen as it autofills, the numbers of monthly income, and because we're not guaranteeing income, we're just saying that at a $100 contract, $30 mining fee, $1 paid out into the pen or into the team building system, the numbers are just crazy, right? So what happens, look what happens as we're getting ready to add another coin. Let's say you had you had a pen already filled in, and you had people already on one coin. We added another coin, automatically your residual income will double. And you look at the annual. Now, people on last call were thinking that was a monthly. That's an annual. So at one coin, a TBS filled in over $1 million. At two coins, over $2 million, based on the coin commission on the mining contract fee. Look at 4 coins. The crazy part about this, guys, is you own the coins. When we eventually get to 10 coins and you look at the potential income that people, just because this is brand new, there's nobody on the planet offering these type of contracts to people at fractional $50 gigahash, $100 gigahash things. We're the first to market with this. But here's the thing. People will come to me and say, Jim, I need $500 a month. Darren's vision was 1 million people at $500 a month. You now have a formula. You can say, well, at $500 a month with one coin, I need about 5 in the pen. And between 5 and 6 in the pen, it's $363. It's going to be $500 right there. Where's the next time it shows up? 4 coins at 4 in the pen that autofills, you'll have that amount of money. You're in control of it. Okay. The next thing is $1,000. You look at here, 2 coins or 1 coin, 6 in the pen that autofills, you would have $1,000 a month coming in. So it's either more members or more coins. And now we can systematically show you how income is derived. And it's not embellishing. We're not promising you any income. That if these members are purchasing those contracts and paying that mining fee, that is what happens. We could go to $10,000 a month, Casey. We could go to $25,000 a month. We have a lot of people that we know are in $100,000, $200,000 a month positions in this industry that are looking for a new home. So what happens now, we can show them $1 million a year because it's all on a chart. It's all in the chart. As long as they put 10 people in and autofill the TBS system, and people purchase the contracts and pay the $30 fee, it's there. Casey, before I close this out, you want to comment on that?
I think that, being a person who is a participant that's a coin collector, that's one thing. In the presentation, we talked about some people who are kind of going to pass it around a little bit. But for professional networkers or individuals who are looking for financial independence and looking for a significant potential significant residual income, this is a huge, huge opportunity. I've been in the industry for 30 years, and these type of numbers just don't exist in other companies, but they exist here because of the way the system is set up, the quality of the product, the potential of the product, and the way it all fits together with the amazing TBS autofill system. It's really a dream come true for people looking for independence.
Now here's the real kick, guys. So what is it? So we just showed you a commission you're making by a referral base and a commission system that we structured. But the real deal is that when you start mining Kala coin, everything goes in your wallet. So at the end of the day, in addition to everything we're talking about commission, the coin 2 is going to go into your wallet. The coin 3 you're going to own this coin. We don't know the value. We don't know what's going to hit, what's not going to hit. It's a surprise. But we do know that the more coins you own, the possibility of coins being bigger than smaller are huge. And we just made it affordable for everybody on the planet to get involved in coin collecting. Here's how you get started. You register for free. Guys, it's really February 1, but don't just register for free. Buy a $50 or $100 gigahash or 1,000 or a terahash. Buy that to get commission active. Don't just get in. You got to get commission active. You want to be a step ahead of this, not only to be commission active, but to start to mine Kala so that you have Kala to sell your members to recover your costs, or you can save your Kala. And that's how you get started right now. It's real simple. Then if you enroll for free and purchase a $100 gigahash contract for Kala, it activates your commissions and will waive your annual fees every year that you're active in the residual. That $30 mining fee is if you're current with that, there's no annual fees. I wanted to say this too. If you're an existing member or you want to talk to existing member, that Nui has them all over the world for $50 gigahash contract, it will activate their commissions and will waive their annual fees as an existing member. Step two. Now this, you got to listen to this. The reason we started out with Kala, guys, is because we are putting together our ecosystem. We're putting together our use case. So step two, February 1, you can only enroll in Nui with Kala. So you have to have Kala to get in. Where are they going to get it from? Remember I showed you the P2P system? They can either get it from the P2P system or they can get it from you. And this is our huge internal use case that has the possibility of increasing the value of Kala. Then you purchase a $50, $100, $1,000 Gigahash or 4,000 Terahash, you become commission active. Casey, that's the steps. And you really talk to 10 people and you fill in your personals and then the team autofills. So basically, we're going to wrap this up. This went a little long tonight, but I just want to tell you something, and I'm going to let Casey talk here. Guys, this is so simple. Invite somebody. I'm going to give this back to Casey, and he's going to show you. Are you ready for the video, Case?
I will be.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready, because we're going to switch it back to Casey.
Yep.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah,
and we're going to show you a very simple video that explains this. One of the things we're so proud of, not only the leadership with John and everybody else. Okay, Case, I'm going to stop. But this is a video we just created today that's going out. It's fast, it's furious, it's quick, and it's one of many comings. Go ahead and play it, Case. Is your volume up?
Oh, sorry. Let me redo it.
Yeah, redo it with the volume up.
A second. Let's go to here. And where is the share button? There. Cloud meeting controls. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, buddy. Remote. Computer sound. Let's try this again. There.
There we go. That's going out tomorrow to everybody on our exclusive marketing system called Pocket Me, which is in a beta test right now. Casey, I'm Jack. Why don't you wrap this up for us, bro?
Absolutely. And so everyone, I mean, my biggest thought for everybody is that this is a time to go out and share just a gentle mathematical equation on a product that really has very high potential. I think everybody who's on this call knows that Kala is kind of our long shot, our home run. It's the ecosystem of our company. But now with all the new potential products of Kala being just one of several coins, it becomes even more palatable. It makes it more reasonable. It's an opportunity for people to truly get an advantage, get ahead, so to speak, in the year 2019. You know, the numbers that Jim shared, and I know that he flashed them up on that grid that was 10 by 10. You know, first of all, we understand that you have to fill out all the different levels. So it isn't just, you get in 10 people and stand around and wait. It's all about building a network, building relationships, empowering people. And again, feel free to, obviously register more than 10 personals, because that contributes to the overall vision. But the bottom line is that what we're really doing is we're putting people in a position to really potentially profit from the bleeding edge industry of cryptocurrency through an amazing contract concept called Kala mining contracts or Gigahash contracts. So it's a beautiful time, beautiful opportunity, reasonable at every level. We're not asking people for millions of dollars here. We're saying, listen, for $50 and a free sign up, you can get yourself started right away. I think that this is the time to kind of reach out to people and say, listen, I really think there's something here. It's free to sign up. Let me just show you how it works. And we'll be posting this video, giving people opportunity to it. And again, you just saw the new, teaser video on getting in to Nui now for free. It's just a great time. So thanks so much. Great job, Jen. Great presentation. And congratulations to all of you here as we kick off the year 2019. Jim, you there?
Oh. Yep.